From high school dropout to being a psychologist living in Japan, how did that happen? I'm Archa and this is my origin story. So really looking back into my childhood, I was really an unruly child, hard to control, bad in school, actually so bad in school, I was about to be kicked out of high school. And to give you more facts, actually twice I had to repeat a class because I was just not being able to be managed. All that I wanted to do is want to play, want to have fun. And also to that time, I just had no overview of what I want. I had no goals. I was so chaotic. So we could sum it up in quite some ADHD symptomatic childhood. Never being actually diagnosed with ADHD, but later on learning about how to diagnose people and being capable of diagnosing ADHD, yeah, it might have helped to get checked out back then. But well, we did not, and we just lived on with that. So what helped me really back then was a certain switch. At around the 7th grade, we had a new concept being introduced, philosophy classes. And for some reason, I took that very seriously. Even though my grades were still bad, even in philosophy, I really started questioning the big things in life. What am I? Who am I? What do I want? What is it that we should live for? Maybe going through a short midlife crisis where I criticize how the world is running, how unfair things are. And I just developed to become someone very, very aware. And this awareness then turns into, hey, I actually want to be someone who teaches or helps people to also become more aware. And this is how I actually wanted to become a psychologist. But I still had a problem. I was really bad at school. My grades would never allow me to even graduate high school. And this is when my first Japan trip really plays a big role. When I was about 18, I was still in the 9th or 10th grade. I visited Japan for the first time with my friend because we promised once we both turn 18, we will go and visit Japan. A lot of things happened, and in a different video I will explain exactly what happened, but to sum it up, I had the best encounter of my life. I'm 27 right now, but I can tell you that time, that year was the best encounter of my life. I was lost in a countryside village and countless people have helped me out and helped this random foreigner who doesn't speak Japanese, who doesn't have money, I was broke as to get by. I got a free hotel, I got free food, I was invited, I was driven to a beautiful place that I missed. So many things happened. But the outcome of that trip was, whoa, I love Japan. I have a new goal. And from then on, something switched in me. Something really gave me a drive and a clarity. I had one goal, kind of didn't know how to get there. I had to solve a lot of things of my life. I had to get better at school. I had to graduate. In order to be able to live in Japan, I had to be certainly educated. So what happened was I just made a clear structure of how to become what I want to become. First step is to fix my education, and that's what I did. Suddenly, I was able to graduate high school. I was able to attend university. I was able to attain a master's in psychology and neuroscience, which was mind-blowing for everyone that knows me. As I was going towards this goal of Japan, I have discovered new goals. Especially when I was studying, I realized that psychology is really my passion. So already when I was studying, I wanted to make a huge impact on the people I know, but I wasn't able yet. I didn't have a psychology certificate. So what I did was I started a student consultancy. So back then I actually helped people learn how to learn, because I struggled so hard to get to this point. So I thought I have all the tools needed to do so. And that turned out very successful. And as I progressed through life, I was able to land a manager position for a robotics company. And I realized there, hey, actually, a lot of people struggle with the same things at any age. Having this clarity, having the understanding of what you want to do and how to get there. And all of this together has brought me to the point where I am today. And then I had a huge insight moment. I ran to the library and I have been there for the next 3 days, writing down a plan, a process, a system of how to actually make this come true. And this was the birth of Arch Academics. And as the year has gone by, I've met more and more people. I was able to coach more and more people. My program was getting better and better. The systems have been optimized. And today, where I am now, this passion was my ticket to actually go to Japan. And in September 23, I made the decision. I packed all my stuff, I moved to Japan, and I'm now a full-time business psychologist helping people around the world. And to get here, I had to go through 10 years, 15 years of pain, learning, and strategizing. First, not necessarily to help people, but to help myself. And at the same time, I was able to gain experience to actually turn it into proper processes and systems using psychology. And if I have to describe myself in one sentence, I will always say I am the happiest person I ever met. I hope you too. And now I live here. To this recording time, it's 3 months in Japan, and I am so fulfilled. All my clients make me so happy, and I have developed more and more systems. And nowadays, it is just the perfect day-to-day where I share my own private personal gains, but also help my clients to get towards those. If you liked my story and maybe you resonate with it, just drop me a follow or subscribe on YouTube. I really would love to nurture and give you more and more information and systems along the way. Thanks for watching.